Cheers. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another upload of It's a Dyer Thing. Rob Dyer here, and thank you very much for tuning in. Before we go any further, don't forget to hit that notification and the subscription button. This way you'll always be up to date on everything I do. So today, what are we going to do today? What we're going to chat about today? Wow, man, we are now February the 10th of 2023. There's only 1 week away now for the Toronto Motorcycle Show for 2023. So that's only 1 week away. So I'll definitely be walking through there. I am working the booth both Saturday and Sunday. So if you're in the Toronto region and you are going to attend the motorcycle show, man, don't forget to come on by at the Yamaha booth. Say hi to me. That would be super awesome. I'd like to get a little pose picture of you guys. So that I'll be uploading it on my next video for that. So today we're going to be actually talking about something that I have a little bit of experience with and I'm very fond of. And yeah, I've used their products quite a few times in the past, and we're going to use their product again here this year for 2023, and that is la pièce de résistance, Touchup Direct. So cue the intro. We'll be right back. So I'm super fortunate to be acquainted with Touchup Direct, just due to the fact of what I do to my work and what they do for supplying the consumers and also vendors and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we do not offer Touchup Direct. However, we do highly recommend Touchup Direct to many of our customers out there within the motorsports industries. That's basically for the motorcycle side of things when it comes to motorsports. So they are still working and ramping up, a whole slew of other product groups. But right now our main focus is on automotive, and they have started to dabble into the motorcycles. So there's quite a few companies out there that do quite a few paints. I prefer to highly recommend Touchup Direct, again, just due to the fact that I have personal history with them, because I have used their product before on a couple of my other models here. I'll show it. That was the 2020. No, sorry. Wow. My God. Time goes by so fast. It was the 2019 MT09. That was the DPBMU, the purple or bluish purple, whatever you want to call it, from Yamaha. There was a couple of body panels on the MT09 that came black, and I wanted to have them painted. But I did not want to go with specific brand companies out there that have the abbreviation of CR. Just due to the fact that I didn't have very good experience with their paints, but I heard a lot about Touchup Direct, and I did want to give them a try. So I ended up ordering up some paint from them, which is super nice for shipping, because it is a waterborne paint, so there's no chemicals and no harmful shipping, hazardous material, extra duties and payments and stuff like that. So these guys do ship to all of Canada, US, and the UK, and I'm sure they also do some other international regions, but you do have to get in touch with them directly. Support, customer service is by far fantastic with these guys. Are awesome. So anyways, what I ordered for this spring, because you will see very soon as we start to progress into the riding time, John, our buddy John, he has finally stepped over to the dark side and picked up himself up an MT09. So he's got the 2018 MT09, and that's the red version. But there is a couple of little nicks and a couple of little chips on the fuel tank that kind of bothers him, and you know what, you want to patch it up, you want to fix it up. So what better way to do it? So this will be a two-part series video. So this is part one, and then once the weather starts to get a little bit warmer, a little bit nicer out there, we'll do the part two and see how well we make out with just a touch-up system. So through Touchup Direct, you have multiple options, and I'll show you on the website in a couple of seconds here as to what you can do and how you do it and what you order, what are the different different steps that you can go through. On this particular one here, we're so lucky because it's a Yamaha. It's a little bit tricky, you know, because of the colors. It's almost like they got 3 colors in one. It's just the way Yamaha works. So some models may be a lot simpler where you only need 1 or 2 colors, whereas Yamaha, we need a little bit more. So you can buy a kit, and it all depends on how far you want to go. Again, we'll kind of look at the website for that, how extensive you want to get into your actual kit. You can pick up here. It would come with the base coat, the color, and then the clear coat, right? So what we've done on this aspect, on this project here, is that we've ordered up 3 different pens. You can get your pens or your touch-ups, let's call it touch-ups, in a couple of different formats. You can get it in a pen version, or you can get it in a brush version, or you can get it like this in a combo version. So we, without any further ado, let's get into the actual website, kind of show you what it is. But anyways, this works for both bikes, cars, you know, you got cars like you Jeeper guys out there too, right? You know, there's times where we go through the trails in the bush and we do scratch them up, right? So they offer tons of different kinds of accessories, right? You can get the proper gloves, you got some polishing kits, you got some compounds, there's fiber, microfibers, there's different different sizes and paints, there's putties, there's working materials, so there's all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to tune you into the actual website here. Let's just change our camera view, and we'll kind of go through this, and I'll explain just the different processes and how simple it is actually to go ahead and find what you need to find and order what you need. And then from there, just get it sent over to you, and either you go from a pen, an aerosol spray, to actually bringing your paint to a body shop and having them to do a full spray. So let's check it out. All right, so now that I'm going to do a screen recording here, so you'll be able to actually see exactly what I'm talking about while I'm talking about it. So I'll put that video up on this, or I'll put the screen recording up onto the video, and then you can follow along. So as of right now, like I said, Touchup Direct is offering 2 different kind of categories, which is one automotive and the second is motorcycle. So let's start off with the motorcycle, because this is what this one is mostly about in regards to the MT-09. So you just go to the website, so TouchUpDirect.com. And then from there, basically you just start at the simple process of selecting your vehicle. So we'll start off by motorcycle. By the make, we're going to go into the Yamaha, and the year, you'll pick your year. So John's is going to be the 2018, and then you'll pick your model. So as of right now for the 2018, Touchup Direct does offer these multiple models here. So we're going to go into the MT-09. You click on find. Now, in regards to each model, if there is numerous colors for that year of that model, you would see them here where it tells you number 1, select the color. So for the 2018, the only color that Touchup Direct offers is the Vivid Cocktail Red. So we'll click onto that, and now it's going to bring you up to the different options of what you can order, right? So you can order the combination like I was showing you earlier, which is both the pen and the brush. You can just order just the pen, or you can order just the brush. Then there's the options of an aerosol spray can, and then you can go into the different personalized sizes, which are going to be a little container, and it's going to have the actual waterborne paint in that, which you would then need a spray gun, or you take it down to the body shop and they'll do it for you. So once you've done that, let's say you've decided what you want to go with, each model will also vary depending on what you need. So some colors, you know, would be a single color, as other colors such as this 2018, we needed the base coat, the color coat, and then the clear coat on top of it, right? So again, it would give you, once you've selected the pen or paint or whatever it may be, it would then kind of break it down and give you multiple options as to what you want to do in regards to the kit that you need. So you can go with the good, better, best kind of package. You can scroll down a little bit here and it will tell you what each kit consists of, right? So depending on how much you want to invest into the paint that you want to do on your unit, is what you would choose, right? So if you don't necessarily need all the fancy dancy razzle dazzle stuff and you just need the paints and the base coats, clear coats, then you know what, you can just go with this model here, right? Or if you want a couple of the scratch pads and buffing pads along with some polish and compounds, then you can choose up from there, right? So once you've done that, basically you would add that to your cart, and then you can go ahead and either continue shopping for other products, or you can just check out and just keep doing what you need to do. So once you've entered in all your data and your criteria, you know, it just goes through the shipping. Now I know for the continental or the continent of the States, or all the states wide, shipping is free for the most part to Canada as well. Again, super cheap shipping, just due to the fact that it is a waterborne paint. It doesn't need hazardous material shipping. It doesn't need the special kind of rates and stuff like that. So you can actually get it air shipped. So if you are in a rush, you can get it a whole lot faster without having to go through all the nonsense of you would normally do from other brands. So fairly simple. Again, they offer multiple motorcycles, multiple different brands, multiple years. If it is not listed on their website, you can always also reach out to Color directly and say, look guys, you know what, this is my model, this is the year, and this is the color code. 99.9% of the time, I know that the techs that are at Touchup Direct, they are able to match up the colors for you guys. So don't be afraid to reach out to them and ask what they can do for you as a customer. So same thing for you Jeeper guys or any cars out there as well. Same process, you know, you pick your model, you pick your Jeep, or you pick your car, Ford or Honda or whatever it may be, right? So again, here I'm going to kind of show you exactly all the different options that it comes out with. So I have a 2021 Wrangler Unlimited Sahara, and it's going to enter in the data here. It's going to provide me with all the different colors that they made for these Jeep Unlimited Saharas. Depending by region and stuff like that, you know, some regions did get other colors where some others didn't. So in regards to mine was the Sting Gray, which I know. So again, I get to choose what are my options. So if I wanted to go with just a touch-up pen, just to kind of go over the little light scratches that I have on the fenders or the doors and stuff like that from the trails, you know, I can do that. If I got a couple of big, deeper chips, then I would go with probably the brush. If I'm doing some body work and I actually got to kind of bring down the whole paint, then I would go with an aerosol can. Again, depending on where I want to paint. If I'm trying to paint maybe some body panels, some trim pieces, and I would like to color match that up with the rest of the Jeep, then yeah, I would do that by an aerosol can, right? If I got to do some actual body work, I would then go to the professional sizes here and then bring that over to a body shop and say, hey, this is what I need, right? Most body shops as well would offer some of their paints and stuff like that. But again, you know what, you'd have to compare the pricing between the Touchup Direct and using their paint versus what the auto body shop does and what kind of paint they use. Again, each paint would also have to be kind of diluted with some catalyst and stuff like that. So even though it is a waterborne paint, some of it is straight pour into your gun and shoot. Some of it also needs to be diluted with other chemicals that the auto body shops would have as well. The 2019 MT-09 that I did in the blue, that paint finish came out so nice. Now, again, I brought it to a very good company by the name of Street Extreme up in Markham, but they did a fantastic job. But the paint finish and the quality of it was just bar none awesome. It was beautiful. So I was really, really happy with that. Anyways, so getting back to this here. So again, you select what kind of kits that you need. So again, these are the aerosol cans, right? So you can go with the good, better, best, right? So you can just basically get your base coat, clear coat. You can get the primer, base coat, clear coat paint, and so on and so forth, right? So each kit, as you progress, would get to a different price level. Some paints will be more expensive than other paints, so don't think that just because it's got 3 cans it's always going to be this price. So again, go into your selection, go into the model, find what you need, do it that way. If they don't have it, reach out to Touchup Direct. But again, love them. They're awesome. And I'll always continue to use them. So that's that for now. Again, we have next week, so in 7 days time from today, or actually it's only going to be 5 days time from the day that you actually see this video, we are going to be in the exposition, or the Toronto Expedition Center, the X. Anyways, downtown Toronto, and that's the 17, 18, 19 of February. That's the Toronto Motorcycle Show. I will be in the Yamaha booth on Saturday and Sunday. So if you are in the area, do swing by, say hi, let's get a pic together, chat, give me a story. I'd love to hear about it. And other than that, I'll see you guys very soon. So until next time, y'all be safe, be good, take care, don't forget, have fun, and bikers, keep it covered. All right.